Chemical signals. Plants release tiny chemical compounds into the air, especially when they are under stress. For example, when a leaf is attacked by insects, the plant can emit specific scents that nearby plants can detect. These signals come from natural processes inside the plant's cells and travel through the air. What makes them important is that other plants respond by activating their own defenses, almost as if they were warned in advance. Root communication. Beneath the soil, plant roots are constantly interacting with their surroundings. They release chemicals into the ground that can influence nearby plants. These signals can slow down competitors or support related plants growing close by. This underground exchange is quieter and slower than airborne signals, but it plays a steady role in shaping how plants grow together in the same space. Mycorrhizal networks. Fungi form connections between plant roots, creating a vast underground network often called the Wood Wide Web. These fungal threads link different plants together and allow them to share nutrients and chemical messages. A plant in trouble can send signals through this network, and neighboring plants may respond by strengthening their defenses. This system comes from a long-standing partnership between fungi and plants that has existed for millions of years. Volatile organic compounds. These are the specific airborne chemicals that carry messages between plants. They are released as gases and can travel short distances through the air. Different compounds can mean different things, such as danger from insects or environmental stress like drought. What makes them unique is their speed, allowing plants to react quickly to changes happening nearby. Electrical signals. Inside a plant, electrical signals move through tissues in response to damage or changes in the environment. While they are not the same as nerve signals in animals, they serve a similar purpose by carrying information from one part of the plant to another. These signals can trigger the release of chemicals or changes in growth patterns. In some cases, they even help coordinate responses that affect neighboring plants indirectly. Allopathy. Some plants release chemicals that directly affect the growth of others around them. These substances can limit seed germination or slow down the development of nearby plants. This form of communication is more competitive than cooperative, shaping which plants thrive in a certain area. It comes from natural chemical production and plays a role in how plant communities organize themselves. Warning responses. When plants receive signals from others, they do not remain passive. They begin producing compounds that make their leaves less appealing to insects or even toxic. This response can happen before the threat reaches them, giving them a better chance of survival. It shows that plant communication is not just about sending messages, but also about acting on them in a meaningful way. Nutrient sharing. Through underground networks, some plants can transfer nutrients like carbon or nitrogen to others. Larger or older plants may support smaller ones, especially if they are related. This exchange comes from both root activity and fungal connections, and it helps maintain balance within plant communities. It reveals a side of plant interaction that is more cooperative than competitive. Environmental signaling. Plants can also communicate changes in their environment, such as shifts in temperature or water availability. Signals triggered by drought or extreme heat can spread to nearby plants, encouraging them to conserve resources. This shared awareness allows groups of plants to adjust together rather than individually, improving their chances of surviving difficult conditions.